All right, are we live now? Oh, good Lord. Well, I'm very sorry to those who were trying to tune in. I thought we started the live stream. I guess we didn't. We're back underway. JC Owsley currently has 14 points. Cameron Farrell with 6. Also scoring has been Hannah Hill. She's got 2 on the day as well. That totals up to 24 points for the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats. Riverside Rebels having a ton of trouble here as they come out of the second charge timeout. We are back underway. I guess I was literally talking to myself there for the last 30 minutes, but we're on the live stream now. We're still in the first quarter. There's 1:15 to play. We'd like to apologize. I didn't realize we were not live streaming. This game is brought to you by the Vesper chapter of the Eastern Star, as Austin Slagle gets her first 2 points there. And with Vesper chapter of the Eastern Star and and Kirby Consulting, your professional oil consultants since 2013. Hannah Hill going to inbound here for the Bobcats. Hill's got 2 points. She got those earlier in the first half of the quarter. 53 seconds to play. We would like to apologize once again for missing that. There was nothing wrong on our end. We just forgot to press the button that said go live. So sorry about that. Here comes JC Owsley now to Cameron Farrell. Farrell still playing on that bad wrist. She's got herself 6 points today. Here comes Logan Farrell with it now. She'll kick it out here to Hannah Hill. Hill to Cameron for 3. This one is up and it's no good. Rebounded here by the Rebels. 26-6, 18 seconds to play. This one will roll out of bounds, and this one will stay here with Riverside. They'll stop the clock at 15.4. With it here is Vinaya Vanderplug. Vanderplug with it. Left hand, now switching over. She's crossing over, behind the back dribble. Passes up right side on the skip pass, number 33, Ada Pratt with it, and that is going to end the first quarter, or what we could catch of it. We'll be right back, 26-6 here at the end of the first. Bobcats on top. Thanks for welcoming back. Start of the second quarter. This game brought to you by Vesper Chapter 19 of the Order of the Eastern Star. The Eastern Star is a charitable fraternal order open to all people of all faiths. As long as you're over the age of 18, you can participate in this wonderful group. Vesper Chapter 19 has meetings every second Saturday of the month, located on 521 Arapahoe Street in Thermopolis. Once again, thank you to Order of the Eastern Star and the Vesper Chapter 19 for supporting our work here on Two Basin Sports Network and the voice of the Bobcats. 7:57 here as we are underway for the start of the second quarter. Number 15 with it. This is Cadence Powell. Kicks it on back. Number 4 with it, Jonna Clifford. Clifford, left side. They're going to pass it around the perimeter. Vinaya Vanderplug with it. Up onto the corner. This one tipped away, stolen here. JC Owsley. She's got 14 points today, by the way. Austin Slagle, Cameron Farrell, and Hannah Hill are the only other players to score. Even then, Farrell has 6 points, Hannah Hill with 2, and Austin Slagle with 2. So pretty diverse set of people there, I guess you could say. But Logan Farrell and Chloe Owsley have yet to get points yet. Chloe Owsley caught with the double dribble. I knew that was probably going to get called. It was a fair call there made by the referee. And she picked it up and just started dribbling again. I don't even know. I think it might have just been subconscious there for her, but either way, still called. Number 2, Vinaya Vanderplug with it. Vanderplug moving up far side. Picks up the dribble, and that's going to be taken away. Farrell on the steal. Down the middle, and that will be a traveling violation. And it's kind of scary every time I see her on the ground there because remember, she is playing on a bad wrist. She fell on that wrist last night, and I think she was already dealing with issues with her leg. Marissa Olson going to pass this one in now, or not pass it in, actually. Yeah, she will. I'm sorry. She's playing at the center position here for the Rebels right now. Driving to the right side. It's up and it's no good. Shot taken by Brooklyn Paxton. It's up and on its way. It's good. While we're on the topic of 1A teams, the Burlington Huskies lost to the Lovell Bulldogs in the semifinals up in Worland. They lost to Lovell by a pretty handy amount. Shot is up 3! Hannah Hill! And here they go. Up the far side, it's out of bounds and back to the Bobcats. Hill, I believe, with 5 on the day, if I'm not mistaken there. And here they go. Farrell inside to Chloe Owsley. They'll give it back to Farrell. They'll walk alongside each other here on the Bobcat head. Getting ready to set up. They'll pass left side. Here comes Chloe Owsley with it on the screen set by JC. They'll pass up to Hannah Hill, far side. It's up, and it's in 3! Hannah Hill, 8 points on the day for the senior. Football score here, 32-8. Pretty lopsided contest here. Riverside already lost a big game to Powell. Almost a 40-plus point deficit. And Charlie Slagle into the game. Austin Slagle heads onto the bench. 32-8 here in Thermopolis. Take a look at the record here. Riverside, a very successful season so far. They are sitting at 9-3 on the season. They're even 1-0 in 1A Northwest competition. That being said, they have lost. They lost to Powell. They beat Wyoming Indian, which was awesome. They upset the Chiefs. Not only was Wyoming Indian coming into that game ranked number 2 in 2A, but they were also a tier above Riverside. J.C. Owsley coming onto the bench here. Coming onto the floor is Kennedy Bassett for the Rebels. Marissa Olson on the floor as well check that out. What was I looking for? I was looking for the sub. I think Logan Farrell was the substitute here for Thermopolis. 5:45 here in the second quarter, 32-8. Next broadcast we have coming up, freshman basketball. We'll be covering both the boys and the girls here as the Cody Bronx and Phillies come down to play the Bobcats right here. 3! And Logan Farrell will bury it. This one is going to be another football score here, 35-8. And what's ironic, Riverside plays 6-man, but this is starting to look like a 6-man score. Here they go. Farrell, right side. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Kennedy Bassett. Logan Farrell had a chance to get her points total to 5 on the day. And they'll go to the floor here in a jump ball. So Owsley on the bench getting a breather. She has, I think, 14 points on the day. And Thermopolis will use a timeout here as they'll use their first one of the day. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Bobcat basketball from Hot Springs County High School. 35-8. Bobcats on top in a dominating way to cap off the Thermopolis leg of the Bighorn Basin Classic. Well, we'd like to welcome you back inside Hot Springs County High School. Just a heads up as to upcoming games for these two varsity teams. The Riverside Rebels will be set to take on the Meeteetse Longhorns for 1A Northwest action on January 23rd. Tip-off at 4 for the boys game. Or sorry, tip-off at 4 for the, or I am so sorry, actually. Tip-off, I think, at 5:30 for that game against the Meeteetse Longhorns. The Thermopolis Bobcats' next varsity contest. We'll get that for you in just a minute. Back underway, though. Here we go. Shot is up for 3. It's up and it's no good. Taken by Ann Allen. Bobcats' next varsity contest they'll be going to Shoshone on January 24th. We will not be at that game, but we will be in Burlington instead for middle school basketball. Right side, shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded. By the way, we were told that the middle school boys lost all 3 of their games against Grable last night. Very close contest in the A and C contests. Actually, it was within 2 points that the Bobcats lost those competitions to the Buffaloes in Grable. But the Buffaloes have swept all 3 games from that middle school set of games last night while we were up here in Thermopolis. Backdoor number 5, Belle Starbuck up to the corner. Shot on its way, and it is no good for Kennedy Bassett. Stays with Riverside, though. 35-8. Still your score here in the second with 4:23 to play. First team foul for the Bobcats. First personal for number 12. 1 second, I have not seen her. Ella Slover into the game for the Bobcats. So they're starting to put in some of their JV players here. Far side, here comes Hannah Hill. Underneath to Slover, back to Hill. Hill now to Logan Farrell, and this one's going to go by Slover here, or sorry, Paige Jones actually, I apologize. Shot is up and it's no good. So what we meant to say was Jones. I don't think that was Ella Slover. No, Ella is into the game, I apologize. They're putting in a ton of their freshmen, it looks like. Ann Allen, we know, was in the game earlier. And actually, she just got the pass off right there. Left side floating it up to Logan Farrell. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Ann Allen up the left side and in. Ann Allen with her first points in this game. Near side, here comes Jonna Clifford. Near side here to Jonna Clifford again. Here go on the side here, Belle Starbuck back to Clifford. Now the position inside to Paxton. Paxton shot on its way. It's up and no good. But a foul on the Bobcats. And, Logan Farrell will grab her second personal foul. Second team foul for the Bobcats, 3:14 to play. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Shot on its way. It's up, and it is no good. Riverside on the rebound, though. That was Jonna Clifford. Good job getting in there and making the rebound. So Bobcats will commit another one here as Slover gets her second called personal. Coming onto the floor is Charlie Slagle and Kennedy Bassett. Gets this one inside is going to be Morgan Jones. On the takeaway here for the Bobcats down the left side. They'll keep this one in as Slover Paige Jones tries to keep it in here. Well, she will, but it will go back to the Riverside Rebels. Up the left side, shot is up, a foul. 2 shots coming up here for the Rebels. Like we said, Riverside's next contest, they take on the Longhorns of Meeteetse High School on January 24th. Also on January 24th, the Bobcats will take on the Wranglers of Shoshone High School. Wranglers and Lady Blue, I should say. Shot is up. Swish. Three minutes and no change to spare here in the second quarter. And that one's up and in. Both of them go in for the Riverside Rebels. Morgan Jones will pass it in for the Bobcats. Here comes Ann Allen. This is basically Thermopolis JV or freshman team now, as they got mostly freshmen out there playing for this team out there on the 5 on the floor. Charlie Slagle, Jr., she's the only non-freshman out there. Here comes Farrell up the left side. It's up. They'll try volleyball hit there up front. No good there. Logan Farrell and Allen. It's up and in. And Allen, 4 points in this game here today. We got one checking in, 33-2. That is going to be Vinaya Vanderplug and Ada Pratt. Also coming up on our broadcast Monday, like we said, we are going to be covering the boys, middle school boys as they take on actually no, that is coming up on our broadcast schedule, yes, but we also have freshman basketball to worry about as they take on Cody. Paxton for 2 for Riverside. And then we also got middle school boys basketball on Tuesday as they take on the Meeteetse Longhorns. How ironic, we were just talking about Meeteetse earlier. Always a treat to have those guys come down. I love visiting Meeteetse a lot. It's just too bad it's not a road game for us. And a traveling violation here is the student section. We are hearing some stuff there. An air ball chant from the edge of that bleacher. 156 here. I hope the WHSA doesn't use this as like evidence or something to get rid of these students. I hope that's not the case. Because I think that did come through our headset. Not a lot of things come through. Bell Starbuck, right side. I think these students will be fine. Although if I would have shut my mouth, they definitely would have been fine. Hey, there was a kid in Kansas that got taken out of the game because he chanted, "You can't do that" or some stuff. Shot is up and it is good for Brooklyn Paxton. 1:21 to play. So Jones racking up her second personal. The freshmen are getting a lot of fouls called here. Shots up and it's in. Splash for the Riverside Rebels. 16 on the board. Passing right side. It's Allen here. Back to Allen. Shared it between her and I think Paige Jones. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded here by Riverside. Number 3, Brooklyn Paxton. I actually have to use the Thermopolis roster now because some of these girls we have not seen on the floor this season. And if we have, it's not been very often. Shot is up and it's no good. This one will be rebounded by Charlie Slagle. Rips it away. Here comes Ann Allen with it. Allen across the Bobcat head up to the volleyball line. She'll pass it left side. This one's swatted away. Here comes Jonna Clifford. Clifford has a breakaway to the basket. Shots up on the right side. It's up and in. I'm starting to get a little nervous now. The lead's been cut down to 21. Riverside starting to claw their way back. We do have our freshman out there, so maybe that could have something to do with it. But Ann Allen underneath to Slagle. Shots up and it's no good. Although I have a feeling if this gets too close, then they will put the starters back in. Shot on its way for 3. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Riverside, and it's up and in. Brooklyn Paxton on the and one. Paxton will go to the line to shoot one. 11 seconds left. Charlie Slagle caught on that one. First personal foul, 5th team foul for the Bobcats. It's up and swats it back to Ann Allen. Allen currently the points leader at the 5 out there on the floor. Gets this one back on its way. Morgan Jones tried to take the 3 and it fell well short of the basket, but we'll take a quick break. 39-20 the score at the end of the half. We'll be right back. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Hot Springs County High School, here home of the Bobcats. This game brought to you by Kirby Consulting, as well as the 19th Vesper chapter of the Order of the Eastern Star. Both of them proud sponsors of Two-Basin Sports Network and the voice of the Bobcats. We got still two more halves, or two more quarters of basketball, and well, this game just quite frankly has been a nightmare for the Riverside Lady Rebels, and as for the Bobcats, this is the kind of stuff they dream about when they go to bed at night, beating a team by like 40 points. Riverside had a really bad loss to Powell, and I didn't think it would. I thought this would be a lot closer of a game, quite frankly. Not saying that the Bobcats are bad. I'm just saying that Riverside, the record kind of reflects that they should be doing a lot better than they are right now. Moving left side, inside the paint. Shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded there by JC out. So they do have their varsity starters back into the game. Shot is up, and it's in. Owsley for two. Well, that's her first points of the half. She ended her first half campaign with 14 points from our count. This is now 16 points on the day and a traveling violation for Brooklyn Paxton, as Owsley forces the mistake there. And, you know, Owsley's a great player, but this is by far the best that we've seen her play this season alone. You know, obviously she's had really good games in the past, but this shot on its way. Three! JC Owsley make that 19 points now. She is about to get into that. I can't wait to see what the official YO Prep stats are, because this is about as dominant as we've seen any of these Bobcats players be all season. 44-20, 7:13 to go, end the third. Vinaya Vanderplug, Brooklyn Paxton now giving it up now to up court to John Clifford. Now right side, jump shot on its way. No good. No, it is good. Well, I did not mean to disrespect Kennedy Bassett there. That was a good shot. I thought it was going to bounce off the rim, because 9 times out of 10, that's kind of what happens on those kinds of, you know, shots, because that's kind of how physics work. But not that time. It bounced in. It bounced onto the rim, then bounced into the net. Shot is up and almost went in for Owsley. Shot is up and it's in. Chloe Owsley on the basket. Well, and Owsley still scored at that one. Honestly, we still scored that basket, but you know, it wasn't. I don't know. This was awesome. Owsley attempted the shot, and then another Owsley came in and made it. A good rebound, though, by Chloe. That was a really good heads-up rebound. And Bobcats, like we said, they're top 5 in 2A for rebounding, which has been one of their biggest strengths alongside scoring. Coming into this tournament, they were the 3rd best scoring team in Class 2A. Their highest, I believe, I think I was told was like 62, 63 points. They're trying to break that a little bit here in this game. Pretty confident sounding words there. Brooklyn Paxton Jr. on the shots here, as they will trade out Chloe Owsley for Logan Farrell, starting to phase their freshman back into the game here. Cameron Farrell in there kind of coaching them there a little bit there. It'll go out of bounds, and 6:14 to play. Well, we were told by the film manager before the half started that she told me they better score more than 65, and well, you gotta like the confidence there in this team. You know, we were just kind of discussing that before the half started, and that just kind of shows you how dominant the Bobcats are, what they are capable of when they do have games like this where they just absolutely come out of the gate and dominate. And there goes Cameron Farrell, and it makes me cringe every time she falls. I told you why earlier. It's just she's still dealing with that injury, and that's just kind of – it makes me cringe when she falls to the floor like that. And we got a traveling violation on Riverside. Bobcats will get this one back. Here comes Hannah Hill with it. Left side to Cameron Farrell. Farrell, Hill takes the jumper. It's up. 3! Hannah Hill! Hannah Hill she passes over Cameron Farrell for that second place spot on this team right now for the most points, most individual points on the team today. Number 33, Ada Pratt. I don't think Hill is in double digits quite yet for points, but she's drilled 2 3-pointers today. Maybe 3, actually. I have no clue. Again, I need to start either writing their stuff on these roster sheets, or I need to bring my stat book, because I actually do have a basketball scorebook. I just need to start using it. Maybe I'll bring it with me when the freshmen play Cody on Monday. Who knows? Here comes number 20, Miriam Johnson. Or sorry, check that, wrong roster. Shot is up and it is no good. Rebounded there by number 20, Varissa Olson. What I want to say, almost said, there is a number 20 for the Bobcats called Miriam Johnson. She is a freshman, but she is not on this bench. Shot is uphill for no points there. She was going to try to go for 3, but it rebounded there. Shot is up. Farrell, it's up, no good. Farrell, I believe, still has 6 points on the day. All 3 of them are 2-point inside shots. Down the right side, loose ball picked up by Austin Slagle. She's got 2 points on the game as well. Hannah Hill with it. Now giving up to J.C. Owsley. Steps up, it's in! 21 points for J.C. Owsley on the game. We've been counting. What a game. And she will also get another steal to supplement that. 4:16 to go. It is 51-24 here in Thermopolis. Shots up for Hill for 3. It's up. It's no good. Last time she took that shot, she did end up getting it, but not that time. Number 2, Vanderplug with it. She'll get up far side there to Jonna Clifford. Clifford advances. It's picked off. Austin Slagle. Here comes Logan Farrell. Fakes out one of them. It's up and it's in. What a play by Logan Farrell. 7 points on the day for the freshman. This one tipped. Stolen away by Cameron Farrell on the far side. Here comes Owsley. Shots up and a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. 53-24. She has a chance to make this a 30-point game. We've seen a lot of blowouts here in day 2. With the exception of the Wind River Wyoming Indian game, of course. Shot is up, and it's no good. I just realized that was probably not the best thing to say, so I apologize for that. Nobody gave me any looks. It's just that I just kind of had a realization, so I apologize there. Shot is up. Owsley, it's up and no good. I'm sure I'll probably hear about it after the game. Here comes Brooklyn Paxton with it. Near side. Maybe it's just after the Lyman incident I've become a little bit more aware of what I'm saying. So, shot is up at 3. Vanea Vanderplug. Oh, check that. It's actually 2. So we apologize for that. We've been fooled by the 3 turns out to be 2 thing quite a lot this season. Brooklyn Paxton with the ball here, being hounded by Owsley. I'm sorry. Where did I get Housley from? Good Lord. Vanderplug, left side. Gets it right side wide open. Is number 15, Cadence Powell. She'll get up to the corner. Shot on its way for 3. This one falls short of the basket by Ada Pratt, the senior. 2:41 to play in the third quarter. Well, the Bobcats, this is their last tournament game of the season. It is all single night affairs from now on for the Bobcats. They'll take on Shoshone next Thursday, I think it is. This one take whenever the 24th is. And the Bobcats, they're going to share possessions here. Logan Farrell, quick shot for 3. It's up, misses the basket, no good. Charlie Slagle on the rebound, kicks it back up to Farrell? No, Chloe Owsley, I'm sorry. Ball is loose. Slagle tries to dive for it, kicks it back. Picked up by Logan Farrell. Ball's loose again, picked up by the Rebels. That was chaos personified down there on the near side. 2:04 to go in the third quarter. Sorry about that. We forgot to switch the quarter thing on our live stream. Left side shot is up, and it is no good. By the way, we got a lot of people tuned in to the broadcast here today. We'd like to thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you see, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to Two Basin Sports Network here on YouTube. We broadcast Thermopolis Middle School and Hot Springs County High School athletics all the way from the middle school level to freshman to JV and all the way up to the varsity level. Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Also, make sure you share this on Facebook or any social medias you're on. Spread the word out. Get this live stream out to as many people as you can. 28-53 here. Bobcat head. They'll have this one on the scruff. Here comes Farrell. She'll pass it right side to Logan Farrell. She'll move left side. Logan's got quite a few minutes in this game herself. Here comes Owsley. She'll pass right side. Now here comes Cameron Farrell. Back to Logan. Now left side to Owsley. Back to Farrell. Farrell kicks out. Here comes Cameron for the three. It's up and it's no good. Day will keep it inbound. Brooklyn Paxton. She's been doing pretty well for the Rebels here so far today. Shots up and it's no good. Out of bounds, and this one will go back to the Bobcats. As Morgan Jones will get set to pass it in. We don't see her on the floor very often, but she is getting some playing time here in this third quarter. Also got some in the second as well. Farrell dumps it into Morgan Jones, and this one's taken back here by number 3, Brooklyn Paxton. Far side. Right side. Retreats. Gets it up on the right key. It's up and it's no good. There it's going to be a loose ball still there on Monument Hill. They'll get up to the corner. This one taken by Farrell. 40, I don't know if that's 41 or 47. By the way, there is a vent duct that is covering the scoreboard from this angle right where we're sitting there along the middle part of the floor. So that vent has been causing some issues for us in terms of seeing the scoreboard, the timer thing anyway. Not so much the score, period, fouls, and player stuff, but the timer. We also can't see it because of the 2015 golf banner over there on the other scoreboard, so that's also an issue that we've been having all tournament. Shot is up and it's in. Charlie Slagle. 26 seconds to play here. Ball is loose and a hard fall there for Brooklyn Paxton, the junior. Kind of slid on her chest there like a penguin going downhill, but looks like going to the line will be Paxton. Shot is up. No good. She'll get another opportunity, though. 8 minutes and 23 seconds left here in the Bighorn Basin Classic. If we were doing this North Dakota style and did it by halves. No, I'm serious. In North Dakota high school basketball, they do it by halves. Look it up. Watch a game. They also do it they do it that way in Minnesota, too, which is interesting. 16 seconds to play in the third quarter. Bobcats with the ball. Ann Allen passing left side here. Passing it up to Cameron Farrell. She'll drive right side. Shot on its way and in. Cameron Farrell, 8 points. And that is going to conclude the third quarter of action. Bobcats head into the intermission, 57-29. They are doing really well here against Riverside, what could be their biggest win of the 2025 season. We'll be right back. One more quarter to go here from our action today. We'll be right back inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. 57-29, the end of 3. Bobcats on top. Right, so welcome you back here. Start of the fourth quarter, about ready to happen. Game brought to you by Kirby Consulting, your elite professional oil consulting services since 2013. Serving Thermopolis and the Kirby areas, it is Kirby Consulting. a proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network and the voice of the Bobcats. 15 viewers on the live stream today. We have, I just don't know what to say. We've had a lot of people tune into our live streams over the last couple of days. We had a lot of people tune into the Wyoming Indian and Wind River broadcasts especially. So, big thank you for elevating this channel here the past couple of days, man. It's been awesome. Number go up, brain go burr. And this one, it's going to be a dive there for Riverside. Number 1, Kennedy Bassett. Oh, timeout. Timeout for the Rebels. We'll be right back. Talking you back here, Riverside Rebels and the Thermopolis Bobcats. Riverside will pass it in to start this one. Up here is Kennedy Bassett. Passes right side to Vinaya Vanderplug. Builds up and up underneath here to Varissa Olsen. He'll go out of bounds. And back to the Bobcats. Morgan Jones will pass it in. Morgan Jones, a sophomore for the Bobcats. Stops, gets it right side here to Ann Allen. Allen to Hill. Slagle trying to chase it down. He'll go out. And back to the Rebels. (57-29). Rebels will inbound here. 7:22 to play in this game. And that'll be it for the action for the weekend. We'll see you again on Monday for freshman basketball as both the boys and girls teams take on Cody here in Thermopolis. Bassett will pass it into Vanderplug. Vanderplug right there on the corner. Shoe practically there on the purple from our angle. Ball is loose. Picked up. She's being double teamed by Farrell and Allen. Here they go on the right side. Shot is up and it is good. So it looks like Paxton was given the basket there. Or Olsen, actually. Varissa Olsen, I apologize. Going right side. Here comes Hill. She's got a lane. Jump shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Hedda Hill. She's got double-digit points on the day. Her and J.C. Owsley both, although Owsley does have 21 points. Up the right side. It's up and in. By the way, that's just an estimate. We might have missed a basket or two. She might have a little bit more than that. Past the Bobcat head. I guess we'll see the statistics when they come out on Wednesday. Ball is loose. Hand to Hill. Or sorry, check that. That's not Hill. Actually, yeah, that is Hill. I'm sorry. The hair threw me off. Here comes Morgan Jones. It's taken away. Riverside there on the far side. Going up the right lane. Pass up to the left. Shot is up, and it is no good for Bassett. Rebounded. Shot is up and no good for Paxton. Paxton has gone to the line a lot. A lot of tickets spent at free throw land today. With that, she probably qualifies for a free drink from the concession stand at free throw land. Shot is up, and it is good. Ada Pratt with it now on the right side. Coming in now for Varissa Olsen. Also coming off the floor is Belle Starbuck. Shot on its way. It's up and splash. We got middle school basketball action for you on Tuesday as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Meeteetse Longhorns. It's up for two. It's up for three for Allen. It's up and no good. Coverage from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. It's B and C only, by the way, for that game. Meeteetse bring in two teams like they did for the girls' season. Passes it up. Shot on its way. It's up and no good. Rebounded there by Hannah Hill, and now here comes Cameron Farrell. Noticeable with the black leg brace. Shot is up, it's in! And a foul to go with it. 61 on the board for the Bobcats. So Farrell will have one shot coming up off the make. Hanging back is Jonna Clifford and Vinaya Vanderplug. Clifford's going up to the key, but Vanderplug will stay behind. They're trying to get a fast break here if they can. They're going to have two Bobcats hang back, Ann Allen and Hannah Hill. Shot is up and in. 5:33 to play. Bobcats on top by a lot. 27-point lead here in Thermopolis. Jonna Clifford gives up underneath. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Riverside. Brooklyn Paxton. Shots up, no good, but a foul. 5:16 to play. We got subs once again for Thermopolis. JC Owsley, Chloe Owsley, Logan Farrell. Charlie Slagle is also coming on. And looks like number 21 is also coming on for the Bobcats, Paige Jones. She does have some varsity experience, not very much, but some. So 36 on the board for Riverside. They're going to take their second shot. It's up and it's good. Splash. Cuts it down to a 25-point lead. Here comes JC Owsley with it, dribbling up past the Bobcat head. Passes it right side, swings it. This is 21 with it. Paige Jones passing it up forward now to Chloe Owsley. Shot is up for Charlie Slagle. It's up and in. 64 points. I think this matches the Bobcat personal record this season. If not, it just exceeds it by one. Driving inside the paint, kicks it back. Shot on its way. It's up. It's no good. Rebounded there by I think Paige Jones there. Yeah, there she goes. Here comes Owsley. 21 points on the game, and Lord knows how many steals. Jump stop. Logan Farrell shots up, and it's no good. Rebounded by 42. Callie Russell. Ball is loose. Here comes Owsley. Good hustle there. She'll pick it up. Owsley will retreat back to the volleyball line. No, not much motion here as Owsley's trying to get someone open here. I can see Paige Jones trying to cut in and out, and she will get the ball. Owsley will cut through the key. Shot is up for Jones. It's up and it misses. Out of bounds, and this one will stay with, or will go back to Riverside. We got three Rebels coming in, 21 and 5. Varissa Olson, Kennedy Bassett, and Belle Starbuck checking in for the Rebels. Vinaya Vanderplug will pass this one in here to Jonna Clifford. Clifford on the far side. Up into the corner, swings, gives it up left side. Up top, she'll give it up inside the paint. Turns around, turnaround jumper. It's up and it's in for Riverside. Bassett and Paxton both have scored quite a bit in this one. Near side, here comes. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Far side, here comes the Bobcats. Sorry, I got a donut. Can't eat it right now, though, but I will after this. Shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded by the paint. 3:14 to play. JC Owsley going to get set here. Check that. Someone else. It will be Logan Farrell going to the baseline here to inbound. 64-39 your score here as Owsley will swing, and she's going to fall there out of bounds. Number 4, Jonna Clifford getting set here to pass it in for Riverside. 3:05 to play here in this one. Kennedy Bassett. Back turn, goes left side. Back door. Number 20, Varissa Olson. Back door, number 4's got it. Jonna Clifford now to the corner. Driving inside is Bassett. Now to Starbuck. Starbuck far side to Cadence Powell. Powell with it again on the right wing. 2:30 to go. John Clifford now right side. They're going to pass it around a bit of a triangle. Shots up on the turnaround jumper. It's up in a foul. About that. Shots up and it's no good. And a timeout here for the Bobcats. And looks like a full timeout. Don't know why they're calling a timeout here, but we'll be right back. 2:23 to play. Mike looking back here as the Bobcats take on the Rebels of Riverside High School. Dribbling right side is Owsley, and I heard a whistle, but... And Vanderploeg took advantage of it just in case it was a false whistle. And it is a foul on the Bobcats for whatever reason. It looked like they signaled a blocking foul, maybe an illegal screen. Left side, shots up. And it's up and in. Number 23, I think, scored. That was Julie Earle. Check that, Ada Pratt. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a 33, not a 23. 64 on the board for the Bobcats. 1:43 to play. Shots on its way. It's up, no good for Logan. Out for Logan Farrell. Owsley moving right side. Gives it up now to Logan Farrell. Dips it up underneath. Kicks it back out. Farrell. Owsley with it now up top. Owsley back to Farrell. And this one's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bobcats. Check that, actually a push foul on number 4, Jonna Clifford. Well, I think it's time to deliver our player of the game, and that is not going to be any surprise. It is J.C. Owsley. Shot is on its way. It's up. 3! Owsley! 67 points on the board for the Bobcats. Can they get a couple more? Floats it underneath. Turnaround jumper on its way. It's up and no good. Rebounded by, out of bounds there. It was rebounded there originally there by Ella Slover. Goes out of bounds on the Rebels as they try to get the steal. Checking into the game, number 13, Brindley Longshore, a sophomore. Owsley with it. Here comes Owsley. Moving up far side, has it behind the line. Retreats. Owsley going to try and drive inside. She's had the ball for a lot. I think they're trying to run down the clock here. They'll pass it up. Logan Farrell had a wide open look, but she will not get it off in time there. They'll have to give it back. Owsley, 16 seconds to go. Bobcats pretty much win this one. Logan Farrell slinging it on over. Shot is up for Cameron Farrell. It's up and no good. Out of bounds. Stays with the Bobcats with 7 seconds left. And I think it's safe to say the Bobcats going to walk out of Thermopolis with a win here over the Riverside Rebels. Rebels will take on Matitsi next week. On the same day, the Bobcats will take on Shoshone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot off, and Happy New Year. That is going to conclude this game here in Thermopolis as the Thermopolis Bobcats take down the Riverside Rebels 67-41. Thermopolis will improve to 5-6. Riverside downgrades to 9-4. But still a really good effort there by the Rebels. They started off strong with a win over Wyoming Indian. They lost to Powell, and I think it kind of just shattered their confidence a little bit. On the flip side, the Bobcats' confidence probably raised by that win over Winton River last night. Really good job by the Bobcats and Rebels, but we'd like to thank you so much for tuning in here on Two Basin Sports Network all weekend for coverage of the Bighorn Basin Classic, sponsored by Central Bank and Trust. I'd like to thank Central Bank and Trust for helping put on this wonderful show here in Thermopolis. Bobcats win 67-41, the most dominant win of the season, and there is nothing better you could ask for if you are a Bobcat fan. We'll see you again on Monday for freshman girls and boys basketball as the Cody Broncs come to town to take on the Thermopolis Bobcats. Without further ado, thank you so much for tuning in to Two Basin Sports Network. Please drive home safely and do not pet the buffalo. The final score, the Thermopolis Bobcats 67, the Riverside Rebels 41.